my record label's called 11 Records, and I just celebrated the 11-year anniversary of the first time that I ever played a concert like the thing I do now. So that's why it was on the website a bunch right now. But normally I'm a little bit quieter about the 11s. I mean, yeah, it's a weird number that in my life, for sure. I feel like numbers have qualities. Like, for whatever reason, like a number like 10 or 12 to me seems like a very masculine number. I don't know why. Like because they're very logical. They not to say that men are a certain way, but like the quality of masculinity, like that there's a certain like order and like chopping things up into divisible pieces for whatever reason. Whereas 11 is a more mysterious number. You know, it doesn't, like, where do you put it? Like, you can't really divide it up into pieces. You can't. I mean, do you use that to measure things? We don't very often. So I thought it would be fun to celebrate my 11-year anniversary.
So who was out there celebrating with you? I know you had some other musicians.
It was most of the people I've worked with, or most of the primary people that I've worked with in the last 11 years, which is a whole score of musicians in the area here, and then some of the other touring musicians that I know. Amanda Palmer, the singer from the group the Dresden Dolls, this fellow Reverend Peyton from Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. Other friends came up from California and the East Coast. It was just a very special, big little night.
And you play the accordion, so when you've played with these people in the past, is that what you've been bringing to music you've done with them?
I play all sorts of things. I don't really consider myself to be an accordion player. I play whatever makes sense in a situation, but it is the thing that sort of, it catches people's attention, and it kind of defined me, the way that I perform on the street, at least when I first started doing this.
Wow. Would you be willing to play something for us with the accordion?
Sure.
You brought?
Yeah. The song's called The Last Song. One day the snow began to fall, and slowly, inch by inch, covered up the earth. Finally, the tops of the tallest building, lost beneath a powdered sea as quiet as a shadow's grave. Dying. We pray that our world isn't dying, and just maybe this world isn't dying. Maybe she's here with child. Go back, I lost the way. So she beckoned to me to lie beneath the stone that always bore my name. But I say that the world isn't dying, and I pray that this world isn't dying. Just maybe this world isn't dying. looking at the symptoms for a while. Maybe she's heavy. Oh yeah, child.
So I have to ask.
It has a hat too.
Has a hat?
I don't usually play without a hat on, but.
And you mentioned Bumbershoot. You will be playing there this time around.
On Monday, I believe, at Bumbershoot, at the Bagley Wright Theater, which I'm really excited about.
Have you played there before?
Yeah, they didn't tell you anything about that.
They did not know.
A big part of how I got started doing what I do was by busking at Folklife and at Bumbershoot, which is a big part of how it was really important in building my fan base in Seattle early on. And I guess 6 or 7 years ago, I led a crowd into the International Fountain during one of my shows, and the crowd kind of pushed me up on top of the fountain, and I climbed up on top and got arrested and kicked out of the Seattle Center. And I actually haven't gone back there since. And so I was kind of intrigued, flattered, and happy when I got a very, official invitation from the folks at Bumbershoot and One Reel asking me to come and be a part of it this year, and very much acknowledging the whole fountain thing. And I don't know. So,
and looking forward to what you're going to bring back this time.
yeah. We'll see what kind of trouble I can do.